Another streaming film review for you today. This one I watched on HBO Max. Welcome to my review of Superintelligence. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Katrina and I make bookish content here on the channel at least twice a week, and then movie reviews here at the weekend, although as of Tuesday, of course, we are going to be entering into Vlogmas. So make sure you are subscribed so that all of my Vlogmas content lands in your subscription feed. In the description box below, you will find all of my social links, including my blog and my Goodreads. And I do generally talk about what I'm reading and watching on my Instagram stories as well. So make sure you follow me on there. Today, yes, I'm going to be talking about Superintelligence. And my movie reviews are always spoiler free. And if you are looking for something to watch this week, I will leave a playlist of all of my movie reviews linked up above, because there might be something else on there that you are interested in watching. So Superintelligence stars Melissa McCarthy and James Corden. I should have checked at the end actually, because I feel like it must have been like produced by James Corden as well, because he features quite heavily and comes off really well in the film. He is like the voice that soothes Melissa McCarthy's character, and so he is in most of the film. He kind of co-stars with her just through his voice, which is interesting. So this is basically a little bit like the movie Jexy. I did watch and review that one, talking about how the AI and the kind of like, Siri aspects and Hey Google aspects of our lives, could be a bad thing and could be taking over, which I don't have an opinion on that. We're not going to get into that, but that is what this movie is a little bit about. This Superintelligence picks Melissa McCarthy's character because she is like the most normal person that people can think of, and so they zone in on her and basically like invade her home and have her do lots of things, but give her like a very nice lifestyle to go along with all of this. And there is some like ulterior motives going on. We have this like secret headquarters and lots of people pulling people into like soundproof and like listening proof bathrooms at baseball stadiums and things like that. So it has a lot of Melissa McCarthy's like very classic humor. There's like a bit of physical humor in there mixed in with her kind of like silly humor, and I did laugh quite a few times. Of course, with any kind of Melissa McCarthy project, her real life husband Ben Falcone features in it, and I find him absolutely hilarious. He's so deadpan in every character. He plays the same character in no matter what he is, but it's always such like deadpan delivery, and I think that for husband and wife they do still have very good chemistry, but also James Corden has good kind of on-screen chemistry, even though he isn't on screen with Melissa McCarthy, and I just really like the humor. It's nothing too highbrow. It's a nice, easy watch if you like Melissa McCarthy's funny films. If you liked her in Bridesmaids and you liked her in what's the one where she goes back to university? I really liked that one last year. Then you will definitely like this one. Yeah, James Corden's quite funny in it, even though he's not in it. We get to hear him talk about people being knobheads, which is always nice. A little bit of British humour in there. You don't hear that enough in comedy films. And so the fact that they like left that in, I really like that. I just thought it was generally very well cast. Like all the kind of like friends of people in the film are just really, really funny people, and I really liked the casting. I also really loved the setting because it's set in Seattle. And so we do have the Microsoft tech thing going on. There was obviously a Microsoft sponsorship or something, because we go to like Microsoft headquarters and they're all on like the Surface tablet things and stuff. But yeah, a bit like Jexy, where it's set in San Francisco, and we have obviously like that's a big like tech center as well, and so is Seattle, and so we have those links. And it was nice because, you know, you could tell that they were actually shooting outside in Seattle, and we had lots of nice views of the city, which, you know, I don't think there's enough films set in Seattle, even though some of my favourite films are set in Seattle, and shows like Sleepless in Seattle and Grey's Anatomy and Frasier. So yeah, we've not seen an awful lot of films set there recently, and so I really like the fact that it had that setting. But speaking of Microsoft, there is a lot of product placement in this film. It's really interesting that it's come to streaming on HBO Max, and then there's, yeah, all this product placement in there. Like Melissa McCarthy keeps wearing these Nike shoes, and there's like big advertisement for like Tesla in there, and we've got like a lot of organic products like the 7th generation cleaning products and the like Justin's almond butter stuff and that. And it's just, I don't know, I was really aware of the product placement in this. I don't know, it just was something that stood out for me. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's definitely something that at this like busy time of year when there's a lot of serious stuff going on in the world, it was nice to sit and watch something funny. It was very like predictable and familiar humor. It had a real message in there about, you know, what is the fact that our phones are listening to us? What is it doing to our lives? Is it actually improving it? And then kind of at the heart of it, there's a lot about like, you know, friendship and building real relationships and having real people in our lives, and not just being like, hey Siri, tell me this, but actually going, oh, like, you know about this, why don't you tell me about this? And so I really liked it. If I was doing my usual, should you pay your cinema money to go and see it? I don't think it necessarily would benefit from being on the big screen. Should you stream this at home? Yes, you should. I really enjoyed it. If you don't like Melissa McCarthy and James Corden, it's not going to be for you. You know, there are people out there who they're not their favourite people. If you enjoyed Jexy, this is definitely better than that. I really enjoyed that film, but there was some bits in it that made me cringe a bit. And this just kind of tones it down a little bit. And so if you like that film, you will definitely like this. But yeah, I really do recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I really like that kind of humour, and I enjoyed spending the morning watching it this morning. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, as always, if there are any other movies you would like to hear my thoughts on. The plan for movie reviews in Vlogmas is that I'm going to talk about the festive movies that I have seen that are new to streaming this year. So Netflix has had a load of new festive holiday movies out there. Hulu's got a couple. There's one that's just come to streaming on Disney Plus UK that came to streaming on Disney Plus last year in the US that I'm going to be talking about. So still keeping with Sunday, but do make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss out on any of my Vlogmas videos, and hit that notification bell. But know that there are movie reviews still coming every Sunday during December as well. I'm excited to bring those to you. I've been furiously watching loads of festive films, so I'm ready to talk about them here with you. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I will see you on Tuesday for the start of Vlogmas.